What's going on, everybody? Kid Cookie here, coming back with episode 3 of Satisfactory. Thankfully, we actually saved episode 2 because there was about like 20 minutes of non-audio, because what happened is I hit the num key 0, which I had for my mute mic, which I shouldn't have in the first place. So we lost audio for that. That's changed. We're not going to do that again, hopefully. Today, we're going to do a little bit of exploration on the map and have a little bit of fun just checking everything out. I mean, I've expanded the foundation quite a bit. So for right now, we're actually... No, before we do that, actually what we're going to do is we're going to finish up the tier 2. Because I have everything ready to do it, but I wanted to wait until I stream, or until I recorded to do this. So we're going to select this milestone. We got everything we need. We're going to slam that big red button. Send it off for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So while that's doing that, we're just going to kind of explore.
Reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Oh, that's funny. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can make a jump pad go up like 20 blocks. I don't think I've never used them before. I might try. Just because, I mean, it is kind of getting a pain to run up. That sliding, yeah, is not so bad. Running up, that's kind of a pain. But for now, we're just going to wait until the pod returns. We're going to go get some concrete, check on some fuel. Probably have to get fuel made, because I think I'm running out. And as you can tell, that should be full, but I keep emptying it, so... Yeah, so there's nothing left in here. So there's a, what, 205. There's 5 on the conveyor belt, so let's go get the other one and then start cutting down some trees, which I think we're going to head south and start doing some demolition to the forest, because I like this oasis. That was the word the other day I was trying to think of, but I couldn't. Oasis. I like the oasis over here because it's just nice. You can't get rid of that big tree, I don't think, unless the bombs work, but I don't think you can. I think it's kind of like a pillar or a plateau. You can't get rid of it. That you can get rid of, because I hear the slug in there that wants to come out. This is probably close to being empty, I think. Or it could be wrong. There should be nothing. Okay, it is almost empty. 159. We got a little work room right there, which is nice. So we won't touch that again for a while, but we're gonna head south. We're gonna kind of go into the bog. We're not gonna go deep into the swampy area just because there's a lot of things that want to kill you in that little area, and height is your very best friend in that. Because between the spiders, the gas, and everything else, you're going to die if you're not prepared. I mean, some people might be able to go in with just a shock stick. Good luck to you. I know I would die. So we're going to run across the desert, and we're going to head up the... I don't even know what to call it. It's like a forest area, kind of. We're going to avoid him. And he's seen me. That's not good. But we got tons of rods now. We got tons of plates being made. Or, sorry. Tons of plates have been made because we're out of fuel. So, but yeah, we're going to go check out the other biome. See you there. Okay, I lied. We're actually going to do the final prep for tier 2. And as I was running, I ended up getting knocked by a hog. I'm pretty sure it caught the very edge of me pausing the recording. But yeah, he hit me. He's still alive. I didn't turn around. I just kept running. But yeah, we're going to go finish doing the tier 2. So that way we can be done with that and then work on the smart planning, I think it is. Whatever the objective is. We're going to start with that. We're not going to finish it this episode, probably, because they take quite a while make, and we only need 50. We might be able to do it in an episode, but I know the next one I think you need like 1,000. So yeah, it's gonna take some time to do it. That's the kind of stuff you're not gonna see. You're gonna see like the start of it, maybe the middle of it, and the end of it, but you know, the whole production waiting like an hour or two for it to finish. Not gonna see that part. That's the boring part. Even this to me is just like the running around is kind of the boring part, but you know what? There's only so much you can talk about in this time unless we're building something. And we haven't got there yet. But we're getting the Logistics Merc 2, which is the level 2 conveyor belt, which I never use. And slam on the button and wait another 5 minutes. Goodbye, pod. Well, that one's like 6 minutes. Okay, never mind.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient. Don't disappoint Fix-It.
I don't want to be put on a list. And by the way, this is faster. Rather than running on the ground floor of the dunes, running and sliding on an actual flat base, so much quicker. I did a test speed of it, just running, or walking I think it was about 22 seconds for 25 blocks. And then running and sliding was about like 21 seconds, so it wasn't much faster. But doing the run slide and then getting it perfect was like 10 seconds. It was like 9 seconds actually. So it's twice as fast to run and slide like this on a flat surface. Or even just on the ground in general, but as long as you time it right, you're good. And I should have went this way the original. Are we gonna... Oh, hello. Should have went this way originally because that was a lot quicker. And I almost ran into him. So this is the bacon. Did he see me? He saw me. Hi, how you doing? Goodbye.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Thank you, Ada. I will try not to eat the raw bacon. Even though I can safely say... Did not remember he was there. I can safely say I have eaten the bacon before. Yeah. That's twice they've got me. I'm in no capacity to fight these guys, because one, I don't have health, and two, we don't have a weapon. Oh, goodbye. We'll be right back. I did it again. I slid and jumped, and we fell. We only had like 4 hearts. We'll be back again. You know what? We're just gonna drive there. This is safer. It's a little slower, but that's okay. I've died twice. Once by force blunt trauma from the back, from a hog. Actually, I think it's the boss hog, the big one. And then by stupidity, by sliding and jumping. As soon as I hit that spacebar and I started to fly through the air, I knew, right then and there. That was a mistake. So we're just gonna drive there casually. This is the best case scenario for us. We're gonna drive to the edge of it because this thing does not do well on soil or dirt or sand, anything like that. There's no traction. It can drive, which is really hard. So yeah, we're gonna go get our stuff twice. Actually, there should only really be 1 crate, but I think there's 2 for some reason. Nope, there's only 1. I literally landed on the crate where I died the first time, so awkward. Anyway, we're just casually strolling at this point, right? Nothing can attack us in this. We're fine. I don't even think I could run even a doggo over in this because there's literally no power to it. We are literally hunched in there. We are crouched. We are not comfortable. Like, his knees are in his chest. Actually, her knees are in her chest, because I'm pretty sure these are female characters, I think. I'm not sure. But can't really see them in third person, really, unless we do this. I don't know why, but I don't know. I guess it could be a neutral character. Because they don't speak. But yeah, I guess we're a person. We're a person. That's what we'll say. We're just a person. Anyway, we're going to stop right there. Oh, no. Did not get enough of that. So this is what happened last time. I'm just going to show. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to show what happened. I was casually just kind of strolling by, sliding my way in, and then I just kind of dipped right off this. It's not even that high of a drop. But when you go from there and fly through the air, and all of a sudden you land right there you're gonna die. And I think there's a spider around. Because I heard something running. So I may scream. And it will be a manly scream. I can't promise that. But I'm pretty sure... Okay, that's not a spider. Come on, man! Am I gonna die? Okay. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have come to the desert, maybe, or the jungle area. I think I'm gonna turn around. Because at this point, death is calling for me in this game. Like, quite literally. And I know there's... Oh, shoot. Nope. Whoa! Oh, the attack... Oh, shoot. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. I forgot that my health regens. But yeah, we're gonna run, and we're probably gonna run into a spider, so then we're probably gonna turn around. Oh! Why? Why? What did I do? He's just mean. Well, the cart's there. It's at the end, so we'll be right back. Again. Awesome. Okay, so we're back again to get our stuff. I've died twice again already by the hog. First time on the ramp or the foundation where the cart is, and then again by another one close by. So we're gonna get our stuff and we're just gonna leave. This is starting to get a very taste in my mouth. Oh my god, it's floating. What? I must have died before I hit the ground. Yeah, we're gonna leave. I mean, I need fuel, but it's not worth it. Okay, we're gonna... Actually, I think the spider's down here. I don't know why I'm continuing to go. We should really just give up at this point. This chainsaw ain't gonna scare nobody. Especially the little hoppy guy that's around here. Because I can't run that way, because that's literally nuclear. That's just gonna kill us. Where are you? I like how I'm being like a badass right now with the chainsaw, but I'm gonna turn around and run real quick. There he is, bye. Nope, don't want no part of that. So I guess we're going to we're not gonna go in the swamp. We're gonna get some foliage, some trees. We're gonna cut some stuff down. Hopefully that's not too loud, because we have friends. I've been told to adjust the audio a little bit. So we're just gonna casually just cut a bunch of stuff. And hopefully nothing sees us, because, oh my, we've died way too many times. I think the death count's up to 6. Like 2 or 3 on camera, and then the rest off camera, because I just kept getting unlucky. I feel like there's one behind a wall around here too, but we're just gonna avoid any and all hostile activity. Actually, I'm just gonna talk right now, look at my OBS, and then actually... Okay, it's balancing, it looks like, so... Hopefully it's not too bad, but we'll see in the post. I should be able to reduce background noise anyway. But if not, I'll adjust for the next episode, but for right now, enjoy. Maybe the chainsaw will cut out my screaming. The manly screams, of course. Yes, the manly screams. Okay, kind of jumped there. I thought something was there. What do we got? 875 and 95. Okay. We can do better. A loud thud. I'm actually just going to turn it down OBS just a slight little bit here. Just because I find it a little loud, so I don't want anybody else to find it loud. Let's turn it up just a little bit here. We'll cut this maybe. If it doesn't make the cut, who cares? I already ended the VOD once by mistake, so yeah. Whoops. But we're back. That's all that matters. So 1,300 leaves. As that tree literally fell on me. And this is the episode of exploration. As I talk over a chainsaw. So we're going to put that away. And we're going to start collecting some stuff. I think this is lime. Yeah, we don't want that. I think this is quartz, I believe. Yes. So we're going to start mining quartz and getting all the stuff and let Ada talk.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Thank you, Ada. I don't give it 3 wood. That's really like that's not a lot at all. And it's dark out. I don't like being in the dark and close quarter. Because I know something's around here that's gonna want to kill me. Okay, we'll make our way back, and then we're going to. And we're going to start on fuel production. Ah, we gotta deal with the hog again, don't we? Oh no. So yeah, these big trees right here with that power slug is you can't get rid of them. I've tried. There's a way to parkour up around these mushrooms. Normally I just use a jetpack, which is probably what we're gonna do. So while we're here, we're gonna go get that mycelia. I don't think I can get the hard drive yet, because I think that one's encased in like the fog of death, aka the mist that will kill you. Let's get some mycelia as we're here. Okay, that's not too bad. Cool. That's enough, I think. That is enough. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh no, how are we gonna get back over there? This way. I'm not fighting the hog. Nope. He will win. He's won every time. There's no winning. Until I get the Xenobasher, I'm not... Did he see me? I heard running. It might have been my own footsteps. Since I've turned up the audio, I'm hearing things now. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, well, I will see everybody back at base when we start fuel production. Okay, everybody, so we've got the fuel production going again. That was fun. Didn't take too long, but we'll let this run through the constructor and make us some fuel, which we probably desperately need at this point, especially for the biomass. But we're going to work on getting coal fuel probably in a few episodes to come. We'll get that going. But right now, we're literally just going to do everything in the MAM, search for power slugs, just kind of explore the area. We're going to go left now. Oh, I'm not going back to the forest. That's not going to happen. That was not a fun experience whatsoever. Oh, I need 100. Oh no. It feels like a waste, but I guess we can't. Really? Oh, I needed 100, not 99, not 101. I needed 100 exactly. So mycelia. Let's get the fabric. I think this gives us the parachute. Yes, it does. Ooh, inventory slots. Oh, that's a hand slot.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
Thank you, Ada. Let's do it again. This gives us the medicinal inhaler, I think. Nutritional.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
That's right. We need to make the object scanner. We haven't made that yet. Did I have a... I don't think we had one. It's right there. Nobody's seen that. Object scanner. Okay, let's add to the... Wait, can I not add it? Oh, here we go. We need 50 screws and 4 smart plates. Or reinforced plates. I get that mixed up every time. Without fail. So we need 4 of these, so let's make the screws first for that, and then we'll get 50. There's the 4 for that. Let's make these really quick. But yeah, no, smart plating are these ones, I believe. There's always some form of plating, let's be honest here. Anyway, let's get the object scanner so that way we can start scanning for stuff. More for power slugs than anything, in all honesty. Kind of all we want. That and the Xenobasher eventually. I'm gonna make 4 portable miners just to have for the case of finding more quartz or something. Thankfully, these stack now. They used to not, which was a pain because they literally took up a lot of space. Anyway, what else can we do? We can do quartz, right? Yes, we can. What are we unlocking? Come on, Ada, tell me. Blade Runners.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Awesome. So we're going to focus really quick, get some Blade Runners. So I'm going to go get just quartz that's lying around if I can find it, because I know it's far away. I know where it is, but I don't think I want to go ham on it if I can just get what I need sparingly, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're going to collect what we can and see if I can get the Blade Runners rather quickly, just by getting just the random quartz around the map. Because there's a vein to the south and a vein to like the northwest-ish, I believe. So let's run around and see. I don't know where all the like little pieces are, but they're around. But I also don't remember how much I need for the Blade Runners, so we'll see. We need to make the silica powder. Or what's it called? I can't remember. Might be silica powder. It's something, or it could just be silica. I feel like I have that right, but I've played this enough. You think I would know? Anyway, we're gonna go on the search for it. So be back momentarily. Okay, everyone. So as I'm exploring for quartz, we find some sulfur. So let's mine this and get data.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fix-it helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I just love the comedy of Ada. It's great. What is this? Is this copper? We don't need that. Nope. I love how they have all the other elements around, even though they have solid nodes. But I don't think I've ever really collected anything other than Catrium. Or Catrium. Catrium? I call it Catrium. Catrium?
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Ow! No! I just want the power slug! Let me have it! I don't want to choose violence. I don't have anything to kill you yet. It'll take too long with the zapper. Ah, I got it. Run! Okay. Another power slug. That is the point of this episode. We're exploring while trying not to die by the mobs. The alien hogs. Where's the quartz at? I want quartz and catrium. Or caterium, or however you want to say it. I call it catrium. That's my word for it. We'll blame the being Canadian for saying it wrong. Okay, so quartz, berries, another one. You guys stay up there. That's fine. We're all solid here. There we go. Scoop up my power slug. Get the sulfur. Get shot. You don't see me. Yes, you do. We're running. I hear another one. I don't know where he is. Literally. That was close. I don't know where he was, though. Nope. We're gonna die that way. Okay. I think he's up there. I love these things. It's literally like a flower. He's waiting for something. It's like a Venus flytrap. Just waiting for something to come into his mouth. And yes, you can kill them. But they have no... They give nothing. As far as I know. So, yeah. Let's keep on the hunt for some quartz. And we'll be back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't move far until we found this. I don't think I can get him, though. Because he's got a daddy looking over him and a couple little babies, so... This is gonna be real tight. We're gonna try. Hopefully he can't get up here. Because if he does, he's gonna send me flying. Yep. Full power slug. Now we run. Come on, give me some quartz. What's up, you beautiful creature, falcon, elephant, whale looking giraffe? It's got a name, but it's not that. Okay, we shall continue the search for quartz. Okay, so we found a yellow power slug. However, he is guarded. I think he disappeared. Where'd he go? He was just here. Did he fall over? Oh. They're gonna try and launch him off the cliff. Oh well, we're gonna go get it. There was a hog, I swear. He was just here. I literally just went to start recording again and he just disappeared. Anyway, we got a power. He won't run off the cliff. He's not that stupid. He'll just shoot us. But I think the other one must have fallen. Oh, weird. Anyway, we're also gonna get the Mercer Sphere, which I think we should be able to get this.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Run! Trying to kill me? I suppose we kind of could have come over here because there's a lot of foliage, but I don't want to deal with it. Really? He's up there? Can I get to him? I think we can parkour him. If I don't get, like, killed by anything. Now we're running in circles. Some of these have puzzles. Not puzzle per se, but, like, you need to figure out how to get up there. Which, I'm pretty sure this is the way to get up here. Oh, it is too. Nice. We got ourselves another power slug with something up here probably waiting to kill us. Or not. Awesome. On to more quartz. Okay, so we got enough Catrium, I think, and quartz to at least unlock a few things. Like, we might have enough to do the Blade Runners. Not 100% sure, but let's try. Because I think I have to make quartz shards, or do we not? Oh. Maybe not. Okay, let's go check in here. Let's do this first. Quartz. Silica. Okay, so I just needed the raw quartz. Q-Ada.
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Okay, we do have enough. Perfect. So we just need to make the modular frames. Oh, I thought this gave us 10 at a time and only gives us 5. That's kind of sad. Oh well, we'll have some left over. We'll find the node in another episode. We'll be fine. We don't need it right away for much. I do need these, which requires reinforced iron plates. Okay, so we need screws. So we need enough to make 10. So 5? No, 10. We would need 10 because it makes 2. Okay. Math, am I right? Just gotta think. And if anybody's ever wondering why I kind of look this way, it's I want to make sure I'm still recording because I've been having issues lately where the recording stops and I don't want to do a bunch of playthrough and have no content. That would not be smart. I made 11. I meant to make 10. I got distracted. I blame everybody else for that except me. No, it's 100% my fault. I got distracted. It's like a squirrel. Did I not make enough? I don't think I made enough. Okay. I guess I needed 20, not 10. That one's on me. I'll take that one. But we're getting those Blade Runners. It's going to be fun. So fun fact about, I think the 1.0 episode, the 1.0 release, because it used to be, before that one I think, when you died you lost everything. Now when you die you keep what's on your body, which is nice. So the amount of times back in the day when you lose your blade runners and you had to run all the way back after having them, it sucks. It feels so slow. There's the 10. I can't count. I can't do math right now. We have 10. That's all that matters. It's good. We're good. We're solid. Let it go. We're getting blade runners. We're gonna have some fun. And we have to clear it to inventory. But we've got every power slug possible, plus the Mercer Fear. There was another artifact I didn't go for, because I don't want to get it yet. But we will get it. We need... Wait, was that for... Oh, that was just for that. Okay. Start research. Thankfully, they dropped these two, because some of them used to be 10 minutes, which is insane.
Blade Runners unlocked. Equipped to run faster, jump with greater force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise have lowered your value to fix it.
Gee, thanks, Ada. I love that. Know how to look after your employees, that's for sure. Okay, this should be enough. Cool, so we're gonna have a spare, which we'll probably just toss in the awesome sink, because nobody ever just wants one extra of something. And we do have enough for this, and then we have to make rotors. Which kind of makes sense, I guess, but it also doesn't. Why you would need rotors for that? I mean, I guess for being able to move. Makes sense. But yeah, never truly understood that one. But who knows? We just make what the game tells us to. If they say 20 metal rods and 16 steel plates make a giant factory, we listen. And we just do it. Okay, Blade Runners. Yeah. You're gonna notice a huge increase in speed. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah. Like I clicked it. Gotta hold down on it. Or press spacebar. Blade Runners. Oh yeah, we have this too. Whoops. Do we have anything else we can put in? Yeah, look at this. Look at the jump speed and jump height. I think we can still do speed. Oh yeah, we're gaining speed. That's nice. You just get a higher jump, which is fantastic. Anyway, focus. We need to focus. We have things we have to do. We have more exploration to do. Nutrients, that's done. Mycelia, that's done. Power slugs. I need 200 screws? Really? Why didn't you tell me that beforehand? See, this is where we need to start mass productions and, you know, just have a cargo container of screws. We have one of plates and rods. I've been slacking to make one for screws, which maybe we'll do before the end of this episode. Maybe we'll just set that up so that way we have it. That way people can see for that one, because that one you need the same as you would for rods, but then you need an extra constructor to make said screws, but you kind of have to adjust a little bit if you want to make more than one constructor at a time, but we'll get into that later. But right now, we're just doing what the man wants us to do, which I'm fine with. Power slugs. What's this give us? Oh, scanning ability. I will take that. Jueda.
Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static.
So how many do we need for this? 625. Okay. Well, I'm going to do this. I'll be right back, and we'll come back and deal with this. Okay, so now we have enough to do the power slugs. Or at least the yellow one, so I don't know what this one gives us, but we're going to find out. Seems like a waste of resources, but it's probably not. I think it gives us purple. It does. We don't have copper sheets yet. Okay.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
Yay! I mean, we could already do that with the blue ones, but I guess the yellow makes sense. So just to clarify, blue gives you 1, yellow gives you 3, I believe, and purple gives you 5, or yellow gives you 2. I can't remember. I think it's 1, 3, and 5. 1, 2, and 5. Okay. So yellow gives you 2. And then purple gives you 5. Okay. Now let's Q Ada again. There's some sulfur. Sulfur.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
What do you mean, Ada? We could use it for fertilization. Why not? Okay, let's get rid of this. And Q Ada one more time. Nothing.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Yeah, Ada and the Mercer spheres, when they start talking, it gets pretty hysterical. Anyway, sorry, Q Ada one more time. Again, at least. For like 3 seconds.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO, Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
Now we can do this one, and I think we could get a little bit of wire, maybe. One more time.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Ah, it's like the shortest she's ever spoke. Oh, we need the ignits. Do we have enough to make 50? I don't think we do. We have enough to make 24. Okay, so that's going to sit on the back burner. This is our personal storage chest of just random stuff. So we don't need any of this right now. Ooh, we have 100. Perfect. Silica, we don't need that. Oh, not silica. Mycelia. Had the A right at the end of it. Don't need bacon. And that's about it, I would say. Oh god, I've got to put the blade runners on. Whee! Okay, well, we're going to take some fuel and start fueling things up. So I don't think I'll take as much fall damage when I usually do this. Let's hope not, anyway, because this is one heck of a fall. Okay, we take a little... Oh, no, yeah, we're going to take more. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Learn from my mistakes. But now we can clear jumping that. And too far, almost. Oh, wait, we need to go here. Lol. Perfect. Let's toss 300 in there. That works. Now we can just, like, glide across the desert. It's fantastic. So we're going to fill these up, and then we are going to go northeast, or northwest, I said. And then we'll kind of figure out what we want to find. Oh, this has none, so we're just going to toss that in. What's that at? Yeah, we're fine. Cool. So the reason I really didn't want to go too far with the Blade Runners anyway is because you're technically go really slow, even with the sliding. This is fun. Oh, is that a summer slop? It is. Let's grab it. It's our summer sloop.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact. The planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Let me get the power slug. Please! Okay, there. Okay, I think I can get it. No! Got one more shot. Okay, I'll get it later. I tried. They did not want to have any part of me. Am I gonna get hit again? I think I'm gonna get hit again. Nope. Oh, yep. Oh, nope. Oh, yep, there he is. Thought I'd seen him. Okay, let's get our first hair drive. So I can do this with the Blade Runners. You can jump a lot higher. Hello. Hey, how much is this? 65. That comes in handy. This is why you can't do it with the Blade Runners. You can't make that jump. And you can also build up with, like, concrete, but I'm trying not to do that this time around. Please don't need power. Ah, we need steel beams. That's sad. Oh well. We get some free stuff. So let's just do the smart thing here. We're going to mark it on the map. We are going to mark it on the map. Mark it on the map. Can I not? Can we not? Interesting. Use this one. Please? There we go. Can I name it? Why are you being difficult? Why? No. Normally can't, oh, the new map marker. Yeah, oops. Okay, well, we're gonna run away from this because I think my character's preventing me from doing anything. So let's see. Can I remove stamp? New map marker. There we go. Hard drive, HDD. Infinite across the map, so I can always see it. And select icon. Do they actually have the stamp for it? Yeah, it's the storage. There we go. So apply. Perfect. So now we know where that is. So yeah, do we have coal unlocked? No, we don't. Okay. Whatever. We'll just scan something random. I'm not gonna get it yet because I haven't unlocked it in the wheel yet. I know where it is. It's literally right over this dune. But we're just gonna kind of forget that it's there. Unless we have to... no, we have to find... yeah, it's right there. I'm just trying to think how you find it, because I think you might have to find random chunks of it. Whatever, let's do this. Is pure? Yes, it is. Drop 2. I'm gonna get hit. Oh, no, I'm not. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight. The Xeno Zapper sucks. I literally need the Xeno Basher. So I'm not fighting them. It's not happening. I will skate around you. I just want what's in this. Thank you. Is it gonna give us the Ada? I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. Okay, so yeah, we need to unlock it in the next phase then. But we have 39. Most random number ever, but we have it. Catron, might as well get that. I just can't remember what's on this side, so we're just gonna play around a little bit and then maybe start on the smart plates. But we also need to start up a screw production as well, so maybe we'll do that first. So I don't think there's any more... Oh, there's some quartz. We'll put the other miners down here for now, because I think these are normal. Yes, this one might be impure. I can't remember. It's normal as well. You are very angry. You do not wish to hurt me. Uh-oh. Oh, my ribs! Oh, hello. So technically we haven't found this yet, or can we? Oh, we can, never mind. I was gonna say, because I guess since we did it in the MAM, it is accessible now. But coal, I'm pretty sure, is phase 2. Why are you chasing me? I'm not violent. I'm just trying to get a little bit of quartz. You're gonna kill me. Okay, you can't get me. I hope. He's just staring at me. Cool. So we're gonna get a little bit of quartz and then head back and then start some screw production and then go from there. Oh look, it finally dinged over 3,000 meters away. That's insane. That's crazy. We're not going that far. Okay, so something happened. I ended up falling off the cliff because what I'm about to try and do failed me, and we lost our crate down there. So I just reloaded to save. Lost about 2 or 3 minutes, so it's fine. But yeah, this little guy gets on my nerves, so we're just gonna see if he can fly. Bye-bye. Have fun. See you never. Eventually he'll come back. But yeah, it gets rid of him for like X amount of time while I'm up here trying not to be slain by him. But yeah, we're gonna get a couple of these. I just wanted to showcase that because made an oopsie and, you know, decided to fix that oopsie and send Mr. Hog on a nice little trip down on a very, very steep ravine. So hopefully he won't be back anytime soon, but we will be. So stay tuned. Okay, so hopefully we can get this hard drive, because I forgot there was one close to where we started. I think we should be able to get this one. And fun fact, he came back right away. It wasn't even 30 seconds and he was running me down again. So needless to say, I shoot him off the cliff again and went on my way. How do I get up there without cheeking? Oh, there we go. See, some of the little areas are hidden very, very well. We got enough quartz. We can't do anything with the coal yet because technically we haven't officially unlocked it, so I can't remember if you can cheese it or not, but we're not going to try. We're just going to wait until we unlock it ourselves through the actual process. So please don't need anything. Hey, 5 iron rods, I'll take that. So we got our first hard drive. We're going to scan it. These take about 10 minutes to go through, but
damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Good to know, Ada. Good to know. Anyway, it takes 10 minutes to do these hard drives, so we're just going to create a MAM right here because you can have, I believe, an infinite number. I'm not really sure if there's actually an amount you can actually have. But we're just going to do it, and hopefully it's done by the time this episode ends. But we're going to let that go. We're going to set up a screw production. So this is making the iron rods, and this will make the actual screw portion of it. So we're just going to tap into this because it's the easiest thing to do. And we need screws. So we need 40 screws per minute makes 10 rods. These are making 15. So we can actually drop the production on that unless we want to put a, you know, power shard in there, which I don't want to do. But we're just going to kind of go from there. And slowly have these making us some screws. And I can't remember if I said it in the first episode or the second episode, but there is a way, sorry, it's not a way, it's a recommendation for this. So let's say, if I can explain this really quick. Let's say screws are needed for another recipe and all of a sudden you're like taking it from here and dragging it way up there. Don't do that. Do it so that way the rods are going up there, then put the constructor and have the screws, and then you place the screws into the other portion of whatever recipe you're doing, because the longer it takes, especially with lower tier conveyor belts, it takes a while, right? So if you get faster conveyor belts, not as bad of like a transporting logistics wise, it's fine, but we'll get into it more in future episodes and I'll kind of explain it a little bit better. But yeah, keep your end product as close as you can to the next thing you're making, so that way there's no travel time. Pretty much kind of what I'm trying to explain. But now that we have that going, that was easy. You know, we're just taking off another production line, which is great. The other ones have fetched up. This is almost at a fuel, I think. So we're going to top this off with 200 again, and then go from there. Now we're going to go upstairs to look at making the smart plating. So bear with me while we get that set up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Satisfactoryites, because yes, I'm sticking with that, by the way. I tried to think of a better name today. I'm sure one will come to me, but for right now, Satisfactoryites. We are going to start smart plating, which shouldn't take too long, so hopefully we can end the episode here, but I just didn't want to do anything without showcasing it. So we're not going to bother setting up. We'll do that next episode or whenever we get to it, so that way we can, because we need to make more. 50's easy peasy, in all honesty. It's one of the fewer recipes that we need. We just need the assembler, which takes 2 pieces at a time, or 2 products at a time to make a final product, so to speak. So I guess I needed more smart reinforced plating. That's fine. There we go. So we need those in rotors to make the smart plating, which I don't understand how rotors come into this unless we're like cutting them into thirds, because if you look at a rotor, it's actually, that's flat, right? This is not. So it's one of those things, the recipes are funny. But yeah, we're going to make the smart plating. We're just going to dump what we need in here. Boom, that's done. We don't even need to worry about a cargo container. All we need to do is have a power. Literally going to here. We're going to force feed him right there as we go. We're gonna toss that in there. We don't have any fuel for chainsaw, so hopefully we remember to pick some up. But it takes 2 per minute to make 1 smart plate. So technically 50, so what, 100 minutes? Which that's gonna take quite a while. So as I'm recording this, we're gonna pause it, obviously, to have it finished so that way we can get on to phase 3 and 4 of the space elevator. So it's going to take a while for me to do this. However, for you guys, it's going to be like that. So, we'll see you when we're done. Okay, everybody, we're back. So, one thing, I quadrupled the recipe. It's not 100 minutes. It's going to be 25 minutes for those. So, that one I apologize for. Math, like I said in the last episode, I don't like math. Math likes me. At least I think I said that in the last episode, or I might have been thinking it, but yeah. Numbers in this game, you got to really pay attention. Anyway, the MAM's done. What the hard drives do, they give us recipes. So we have basically a choice.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
Thank you, Ada. So we can either do fine concrete or iron wire. So silica plus that from, or limestone to make 10. It's not a horrible thing. I'm probably going to go with the wire because iron is just nice, so you don't actually need copper anymore. Technically, if you don't want to use copper for this, you don't have to. Specifically just for the iron. We can rescan it, which I don't want to do. I'll rescan it on another episode. So we're just going to pick that. And the same for this, as I was thinking, I will do it in the next episode or another one, actually set up the production to do smart plating rotors and have all that in line to be able to make smart plating. Because like I said, I think we need like 1,000 for the next one. But yeah, this is only going to take 25 minutes because I utilize power shards. Now the power slugs you can turn into power shards to put into an overclock. It goes both in machinery and power consumption. So you can actually do both. So if you look, I have technical 1.5, but you need a full one in there to even do like a % more. But this bumps it up to 51 megawatts, which is fantastic because then it literally corresponds with what power draw a piece of machine uses, which this one uses a maximum of 50.4. So we just do 51 to have a little bit of wiggle room, which we don't need. We can literally put it at 50.4 and be fine, because it'll never do more or less, unless we take out the power shards, because you can't add more. We're almost done these, which is good. So I think I actually put too many rotors, and I think we only needed 50. So it was basically 50 to 50. It's a 1-to-1 ratio to make them. But yeah, we're almost done. It went from, what, 30 seconds for 2 to 12 seconds per 1. So it's not too bad. So we're getting 5 a minute. 5 minutes times 50 was 25, or was 10 minutes. And then the other way, if we didn't have the power shards in there, I believe it was going to take like 25-ish minutes. So yay for math. I can admit that. I hate math, but math likes me. I say it all the time. I might have said it in past streams. I might have said it in past VODs, but that's how it is. So we're going to finish this up. We're going to put them in the space elevator. We're going to watch a cool thing happen. And then we'll probably end it right there because there's still more stuff to do and I don't want to get into doing more before the next episode. So, you know, we'll end it here. We'll have a little bit of fun. There's not really much we can create. We've got tons of quartz. We've got the coal, which will be unlocked in phase 3 and 4. There's not much we can really do because I didn't have enough to make the ignits for that. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We'll get the gunpowder once we get the coal. Technically, we could do it right now, I guess. Actually, no, we can't. Because theoretically, we don't have coal unlocked. So there's kind of a... It kind of bars the door, essentially. You can't do much with it at all. And with that, we are done. So we're just going to dismantle that, take the shards back, take the fuel back. Now let's go to the space elevator and watch this thing happen. Let's take a good look. We can actually see the spaceport, which is funny. It is up there. Oh, there it is. You can see the blinking lights. We might not see it, but whatever. We will do it. So we're loading. Loading. We are sealing. And then we are ascending. I love the whole, like, animation.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
A nice little presentation from Ada. Now let's send it off. I should have did this at night so you can actually see it. Because it expands, which is cool, as it showed in the presentation. But it also shoots it up, which is really cool. It's like a railgun effect. Oh, it's actually going to show us. Cool.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
We do it for the kitties. And the puppies, I guess. I'm a cat person myself. I love dogs. But I love, like, German Shepherds, Huskies. I love all cats. Even Mr. Bigglesworth, the little hairless one from Austin Powers. Which technically isn't a cat, in my opinion, but it is. Anyway, enough about cats. Enough about kittens. I'm getting distracted. Is my cat behind me? No, she's not. She usually, literally, the right, like, where my finger is, she hides in there. Or doesn't even hide, sleeps in there. There's a nice blanket there for her. But anyway, enough about cats. We're over cats. I love cats. Anyway, back to Satisfactory. So, Phase 2, as you can tell, 1,000, 1,000, and 100. The 100's not too bad. Making the actual automated wire is not that hard. However, the framework is a pain, and doing the 1,000 smart plating, from what Damien was telling me, a friend of mine who's also playing this for his first time playthrough, essentially, it's like 8.5 hours. But with power shards, as I was telling another friend of mine that's also playing this right now, Cody, I told him about power shards, and you can actually, like, cut that down, obviously. So, you know, it's not quite 8 hours. You can make it a lot faster. You just need the power draw. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see what Phase 3 and 4 are. And we're going to call it there, because it's going to be just about an hour and some of this episode, which has been fantastic, and I'm in the wrong area. That's the workbench. We need the hub. So we got Tier 2 is done. Why is that still flashing? We've finished it. Go away. Nobody wants to see you anymore. Go. Go home. Anyway, Tier 3, now that I'm not confused, we have coal power. We have vehicle transportation. Vehicular just sounds weird. We have basic steel production, enhanced asset security. I'm getting that Xenobasher, and I'm going to start beating anything that hits me. Then we have blueprints, which is actually fun. We'll do a couple things with that. Logistics Mark 3. This is usually the conveyor belt I use. Advanced steel, which is nice because it gives us Miner Mark 2. Normally, I don't play with the power storage or the platforms or anything like that until later game, but we'll see. And then hypertubes, which I never use because I run everywhere. Whereas we're so high up, I might make one or two, but we'll see when we get there. But for now, before I get off, we're going to click this one. We don't have enough, I don't think. But this is how the next episode's going to start, because we need defense. We're getting eaten alive out there, and we're getting killed by getting thrown off cliffs and everything in between. So for now, Kikoki signing out. Everybody stay cool, stay frosty. I will see everybody in the next episode once again. If you're enjoying the content, leave me a like, leave me a comment. Let me know you're enjoying it. And we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.